What's up? It's my rest day today, but I feel like doing something. The weather is absolutely perfect, so I'm out having a cruise around on my bike. I love cycling, and I've barely ridden my bike at all this year, so super chill, listen to some tunes. It's good.
Yeah, it was deep, right?
I just like, are you a good person?
You were like, yeah, here I am.
Will you be?
Ended up with a 45k ride, probably a bit long for a rest day, but I was just enjoying it, enjoying the sun, getting the good old vitamin D. It was good. Stopped and had a quick coffee. About to head back in now and try and return the Salomon Sense rides that I got Dad for Christmas because they don't fit him. I'm pretty sure that they're only going to want to give me a store credit, which sucks because there's nothing else in the store that I want to get for him, but I'll see how I go. I said in the last video how I'm not the biggest Salomon fan. Somebody asked me why that is, and basically the Salomon shoes that I've tried in the past are the Sense Ultras, like the red and white ones that all their sponsored athletes run in. I found them super narrow, like really narrow, really stiff, and most of their shoes have quite a large drop, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So I tried those Sense Ultras. Also, they're super expensive. I tried them. They were probably just the worst experience I've ever had with a running shoe. But like I did say in the last video, also I tried the Sense rides on, and they really surprised me. They feel really good, and I was almost tempted to just keep this pair and use them, give them a try myself. But I just can't warrant it because I probably won't end up using them, and just I've got way too many pairs of shoes. So. Shoes are they're just a super individual thing though, which is kind of unfortunate because it sort of comes down to trial and error in finding the right shoe, which can get quite expensive. I'm not trying to rag on Salomon. I've heard people say that the Lone Peak, my favourite shoe ever, sucks. So, just because they didn't work for me doesn't mean they're not going to work for you. Killian runs in them, they're bloody good enough for him, so that pretty much says it all. Got a full refund for the shoes, which I wasn't expecting, so that worked out pretty well. I'm going to knock up some lunch. I'm having beef burgers because I've got a heap of them left over. I had a shocking night's sleep last night. I had a sore throat Christmas Day, then it went away completely, and now it's come back again, worse. Super weird. I've never had that happen before. It's raining right now. I got an 80-minute easy run to do. I don't feel like doing it, but I'm gonna. I'm not gonna film anything because I just want to go and get it done. But when I get home, I'm gonna make something for breakfast. I was lying in bed last night. I was like, I should do something different for breakfast. I always just have oats, and then I was trying to think what I could make. And sometimes when I roast sweet potato and I've got some left over, I put peanut butter on it. Sounds super weird, but it's so good. Hot roasted sweet potato with peanut butter on it. Bomber. So then I was thinking I could do something like that, and then sweet potato waffles. That's what I'm going to make. I'm looking pretty forward to it. I just want to get this run done. I'm going to go do it now. Whenever I eat, I watch YouTube. These are super good though. I put my chocolate avocado spread or chocolate mousse in the middle. Got a heap of blueberries on there. Wait, I would not normally put that many on there, but I accidentally just defrosted way too many. But I love blueberries, so. It's pretty pathetic. I'm going to get a coffee.
Bitches are full. How come you can listen to my
Just spent some of the arvo sharpening my knives, listened to a bit of Bob. I love Bob Dylan. Favourite Bob Dylan song, Simple Twist of Fate or Girl from the North Country. My voice is getting more and more messed up. But I had to sharpen my knife. This knife in particular, I did them all because I had the stone out. But I dropped this one and chipped it last night. These Japanese knives, they're made from carbon steel, which is way harder than stainless, which most Western knives are made of stainless steel. And because it's a lot harder, it holds an edge a lot better. You don't have to sharpen it as much, but they can chip super easy. You have to be really careful with them. But I definitely recommend learning how to sharpen a knife. It's not very hard. I just watched some YouTube videos and figured it out. It just makes the whole experience in the kitchen, like if you enjoy cooking, it just makes the whole experience a lot more enjoyable, and it's safer. If you're going to cut yourself, you're going to do it with a blunt knife because you slip off food all the time. And that's the best way to test your knife. Slice through a piece of paper, fold it in half, slice through it again like that. You should at least be able to do that. If it's super sharp, it'll pop hairs off, but if you can't do that with your knife, you probably need to sharpen it. This is a 180mm Santoku knife, which is a general purpose knife. It's got a Western style handle, really good for veggies. This is a 150mm petty knife. It's really good for fruit and things like that. Prepping chilies. It's also got a Western style handle. This is a pretty cheap knife. This is only like $50 Australian, and it wasn't that sharp out of the box. That was the first time I sharpened it. It's super sharp now though. And this is a 210 Goto, or a chef's knife. This is a more expensive knife. This thing is super sharp. So those are the three knives I have. Really, you just need this or this. I'd probably recommend going with a 180mm. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of prefer the shorter blade a little bit. And this is a reasonably cheap knife as well. You don't have to spend much on a knife to get a good one. You just got to keep it sharp.
Throat situation has worsened overnight. I realise this has been a bit of a nothing video, but listen to my voice. I've got hill reps to do this morning. I would probably just be taking a day off, but I'm just gonna get started and see how I feel. Go from there. I did plan to go to Bright and go camping and go run in the mountains, and then maybe or maybe not do Bogong Daltham on the Sunday, but like this, I don't feel like going anywhere or doing anything, so
Made it through my run. I feel better now that I've done it. I think it like cleared me out a bit, but I cut the hill reps in half, so I did 4 2-minute reps instead of the 8 that I was supposed to do, and then just filled the rest of the session in with easy running. It's Friday today. I do my groceries on Friday, so I'm going to show you what I got because it's it's 2 things that I just find like strangely satisfying to watch on YouTube, and that is what groceries people buy and watching people open packages. I don't know why, it's just satisfying. So let's do it. Spinach, lettuce, beets,
I'm gonna make beetroot soup with these, I reckon. I haven't made it for a long time. It's super good. It's like curried beetroot soup. Bomber. Capsicum. I call them bell peppers though. Like in Australia, they're called capsicums. And bell peppers is just a way better name. Couple of tomatoes. Couple of corns. Cauliflower. Probably my favorite vegetable right now. Cauliflower is the bees. I got an avocado. Usually I get more avocados, but I've already got a couple. So maple syrup, a lime, couple of green chilies, and some Koyo natural flavour, just the plain flavoured coconut yogurt. The Koyo one is the best, in my opinion. The ingredients are just organic coconut milk, organic tapioca starch, and live vegan cultures. So all the other ones have got more ingredients. So this is the one I rate, and it tastes good. Tuscan kale, mushrooms. Oh, it's annoying that a lot of the produce here, the organic stuff, comes in plastic wrapped packaging, but it is what it is. Broccoli, couple of bunches of bananas. Got some marin because I was out of it. Risotto rice. I don't eat a lot of rice. I eat it very occasionally, but I've got a heap of pumpkin I've got to use up, and I thought I'd make a pumpkin and sage risotto. It's like the only thing I could think of at the time to use up the pumpkin. So garlic. Gotta have garlic. Cinnamon and chili powder. Was out of both. Use a fair bit of both, especially cinnamon. Cinnamon on everything. Chocolate, this is the one I get. It's the Loving Earth 85% dark. Use this for cooking, or I just eat it. Red onions, a couple of white onions, yellow onions actually. Some nori. I was out of this as well. I've always hated sushi. I've tried it a few times and just hated it. I made it yesterday for lunch and it was good. Like, it was super good. So I guess, I don't know, now I like it. I don't know what happened there, but I use this for lots of other recipes as well. So coffee beans, no explanation needed. Brown rice, like I said, don't eat much rice, but if I do eat rice, I make brown. This is biodynamic brown rice, rain-fed, fragrant, long grain. This is my favorite one. Whole canned tomatoes, use these for making like marinara sauce. Always use whole instead of canned, instead of diced if you can. I don't know why, it just tastes way better. Fresh, if you got them super ripe, is obviously best, but yeah, I usually use canned. Can of chickpeas. I'm gonna make some hummus with this in a minute for lunch. And coconut milk, use this all the time for cooking. Use the coconut milk in like curries and, you know, soups, whatever. Eggplant's one of my favorite vegetables. I love eggplant. Oats, life. Sushi mat, because it was on sale. This is like $1. Rice wine vinegar, was out of it. Deodorant, was out of it too. Bought this one because it was on sale. Haven't even smelled it. Not too bad. Nectar of the gods. This is my favorite peanut butter. It's Mavis. It's just peanuts and salt. It's super good. Crunchy. If you're buying smooth peanut butter, you need your head checked. Sweet potato, just to top up. I've still got a few left in the drawer. Apples, frozen blueberries, coconut water, apple cider vinegar. That's it. That's everything I got for this week. Got to get all this put away now so I can make lunch because it's 1 o'clock and I'm hungry. Big bowl of good stuff. I got lettuce, spinach, steamed broccoli, the smoked paprika hummus I just made, which is super good. It's the avant-garde vegan recipe. Avocado, roasted capsicum, bell pepper, a little bit of brown rice, sweet potato,
think that's pretty much it. Just trying to use up. I got heaps of leftovers stuff in the fridge. I'm just trying to use it all up. Well, if you're still watching, hopefully that was somewhat interesting. I find that stuff interesting, but that's me. I just find it interesting seeing how people live from like all over the world. I love YouTube. I think it's great. It's pretty much all I watch. It's just like vlogs and stuff. I find it super interesting. That's going to do it for this one. I don't know what's going to happen from here. I don't know whether I'm going to go up to Brighton, go to Bogong to Hotham or not, because this current setup. But fingers crossed I can make a quick recovery and go, because it's going to make a way more interesting video than what this one's been. Plus I really want to go, so hopefully I'll be all good. But thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments. If you didn't get any Alpinamentes for Christmas, remember, damn 15 for 15% off. Later.